Let's start by making our crust, and we are going to start off with 2 cups of crushed Lorna Doones, and we are going to add 1/4 of a cup of butter. So let's get that mixed in. And I'll tell you guys a little secret about me. When I first got married, well, I would be trying to cook, and I would be cooking thinking I'm doing something, and it would get done, and I would take it out the oven and I would taste it, and it would just taste horrible. So before my husband would get home, I would throw it away. Now, he doesn't know any of that. He's just finding that out because he's working the cameras for me. So yeah, how many of you have cooked and thrown it away before someone has gotten home? So now I'm going to take this, I'm going to set it aside, and we are going to put it in our pan. We're going to put it in the pan. We're going to mash this down. So remember, that's 2 cups of crushed Lorna Doones. And I'll tell you, the one box will make 2 cups and maybe 2 cups and a tablespoon. So actually, there's 2 cups and a tablespoon of Lorna Doones and 1/4 of a stick of butter. So we're going to try to even this out, and we're just going to smash this into the bottom to make our crust. So we're going to get this all smashed in as tight as we can to make our crust for our cheesecake. Okay, now I'll let you guys see. I hope you can see into the pan as I smash this. We don't want to leave any of that goodness in the spoon, so let's get it all. And we're going to smash this down. And this is what it should look. Okay, so you see how it's all smashed down to form our crust. Okay, so let's move on to the filling for our cheesecake. Okay, so to start off our filling, we are going to use 3 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. So we got 1, 2, 3. We're going to put those in the bowl, and we are going to add a cup of sour cream along with that. So let's get that. And then we'll add a cup of sugar. And we are just going to mix this all together. And the cream cheese has been softened. We've left it out of the refrigerator so that it will get room temperature. And we're just going to mix this all up together. So again, you guys drop me a comment and let me know what meal you prepared that didn't turn out the way you wanted to, whether or not you presented it to your family or you threw it away. So as we get this all creamed up, we need to get all the lumps out because we want our cheesecake to be nice and smooth. Okay, so before we add the eggs, let's give this bowl a quick scrape. Oh, that's nice and cleaned up beautifully. So we're going to add 4 eggs, but we're going to add our eggs one at a time. And making sure that we get them all mixed in well. So I've got 4 eggs here, and I'm going to add them one at a time. Let's give our bowl another good scrape before we add our lemon zest and our lemon juice. Make sure we get all the way down there in the bottom. So we're going to add a 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. We're going to add the zest of 1 medium-sized lemon. And let's add a teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Okay, so we got our vanilla flavor in there. Let's mix this up. Set that aside so I don't knock it over. Now we are going to bake this for 1 hour in our springform pan. So we've already made our crust. So let's set this aside out of the way. And we are just going to pour this right into our springform pan. Try saying that 3 times. So we're going to get it all in here. And we are just going to bake it for 1 hour at 325. Okay, so we're going to get this all in the oven, and I'll see you in about an hour. Okay, so our cheesecake has baked. It's chilled for an hour, and then we put it in the fridge, and it's been in the fridge for about 2 hours. So we are going to put our lemon curd on top. I didn't show you how I made my lemon curd, but leave me a comment if you want me to show you how I made my lemon curd. So we're just going to spoon that on top, and we are going to let that chill, and then got a little curry to cook away. Then we are going to put our meringue on top. I think I am going to do an Italian Italian meringue. So we are just going to put that on there, and we are going to let that cool. So let's make our Italian egg whites. We're going to put 4 egg whites in the bowl. We're going to add a pinch of salt, and we're going to get this going. So we're going to start this off slow and gradually increase the speed. We're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. And while this is mixing, I am going to bring a cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of water to 140 degrees. Hopefully my egg whites will be ready when it reaches temp. So our egg whites are stiff, and we are going to pour our sugar. We are going to let this beat until it's room temperature. Now let's add a little vanilla. Now we need to let this beat until it's room temperature. It's still a little warm. Okay, our meringue is all ready. As you can see how creamy and smooth this Italian meringue is. I like this because now I won't have to bake. I won't have to put this in the oven and bake it so that the top is brown, because the hot sugar had that, it cooked the eggs. So now so let's get her all topped and get it all spread around. And once we get it on here, we can make it pretty. You see how silky this meringue is? So let's go through, give it some peaks, make it nice. And here is our lemon meringue cheesecake. I think it turned out pretty good myself. Drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Hey, but people, remember, cook with the ones you love and love the ones you cook with. Like and subscribe.